You are standing in line, trying to decide if you can afford this item. The first thing you calculate is the discount. Okay, I am going to buy a $20 shirt. How many people have been don't have a credit card, have cash in hand, and go up to the store and can I afford this? I mean, you look like an idiot, right? You want to know, can I afford this? If I can, I'm going to buy it. If I can't have enough money, I'm not. Okay. It is on sale at 15% off. Okay. This means the shirt is really $17. Now, how do you figure out that quickly? I don't think many of you do this. 20 times 0.85, right? What's 10% of 20? $2. So then 5% is half of that. So that's $1. So you're talking about $3 off, right? Does that make sense? All right. So that's where we get the $17. Now you remember you have to pay sales tax on that. Let's say it's 8%. Okay. Don't know what our tax rate is? 6. But like when you go on vacation, it's always more. Always more. 8%. Total cost now will be 18 times 6 or 17 times, and that's $1.36. Okay. So what we're looking at is f of x is the price of the shirt after the discount. G of x is the price after sales. So the function is really the g of the f of x. So figure out f first. This is cost after discount. And then we figure out the tax plus that. So that's real life composition function. Moving along, let's do some not real life math. Okay. This is the definition. Okay, this little guy right here is not said, you don't say this is fog. Okay? It's F composition G of X. That's how you read. Or you can read it F composed with G. But I usually read F composition G of X. And it's also written like this, where you take the F of the G of X. Okay? The domain of F composition G is all real numbers that are in the domain of G, and the domain of F, we'll talk about that. So you've got to make sure you're covered there. So that's the thing you got to know. I usually write it like this because it's a little bit more clear to what I'm doing. All right, so FG of 1. All right, we got to stay organized. We find the F of the G of 1. Okay, G of 1 means we're going to put 1 in the G function. When I put 1 in the G function, what do I get for my answer? 4 times radical 1 plus 1 is 4 plus 1, which is 5. So I'm going to put 5 right there. Now, you can see that I need to find what next? F of 5. So that means what, Ellie? That one? F in the function, so I'm going to do 5, and here we go. 53. That's the F of the G of 1. Okay. Do the G of the F of 1. You do the F of 1 first, then whenever it's not usually going to be the same number. Okay, I'll let you do it. See if I can do it. Not anywhere close to the same, right? Very good. Okay. All right. So I'm seeing 4 radical 5 plus 1. So your work would look like this. The G of, and some of you can do that in your head to, you got 5. And then probably write it out. We're done with it. We can't combine that. There's your answer. Anybody get that? I saw it when I was watching. Okay, very good. All right, now when it's the X in there instead of a number, it becomes a little bit more complex. Okay? So, g of x, let's put it in there. That's this. Okay. Now, if when there was a 5 in here, we were told to put the 5 in the f function, what does this notation tell us to do? Ellie? Into the f function. So, we're going to put this into here. So 2, 4 radical x plus 1 now replaces the x, so don't forget to square it, and add 3, multiply by 2, and then just clean it up. Okay? So what is that? 2, what is that squared? What's 4 radical x plus 1 squared? Let's see. 16x plus 8 radical x plus 1. Don't forget your foiling. Okay? We're taking 4 radical x plus 1 times itself. Okay? All right, and then we probably should distribute. So 32x plus, what is it, Emma saying? Plus, and then replace that with a 5. Okay? And we're done. Okay? So clean it up. Do what you got to do to get it, your like terms together. All right. Any questions on that? Let's try the other round. All right. So g of the f of x. The f of x again is 2x squared plus 3. The g of 2x squared plus 3, Lizzie tells us to do what? Tells us to do what? We didn't go. Plug this into what x? All right. So that goes in there. Okay. 4 radical. Now, underneath that radical gives us 2x squared plus 3 plus 1. Don't forget to finish off the equation. This just replaces that x. Okay. Clean it up. What does it look like? This. That's what it looks like. You can't clean that up. However you wanting to do with it. You can't, because this is a family. You can't break up your family. You could do, if it was this, you could do this. But because this is 1, it just has to stay like that. Because if we were plugging x in and square to it, multiply by 2, and then we add 1, then we take the square root. So we gotta have all that together in order to break it apart. Okay? All right. Okay, another composition function. This time we're going to look at the domains. Okay, these are what kind of equations, F and G? What are they? What kind of equations? Rational. Rational. They are reciprocal, also translation. Okay, so you're not wrong there. Okay, what do we have to worry about? Domains on rational equations. Kara? Vertical asymptotes, okay, as in where the denominator equals 0. We have to worry about that, okay? So, domain of F. I'm going to do this. Domain of F. All right? What's the domain of F? Mackenzie. Yeah, you said until, but I think you meant and or union. Okay. Union, not this. Okay. What's the domain of G? Very good, Mackenzie. Madeline. Okay. 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 So we're eliminating -4 and the 2. All right. Now we're going to do f of g of x. Okay. So f of 4 over x minus 2. Be careful. That goes into the f function. All right. Give me the first step of that process, Catherine.
It would be 1 over x minus 4 over x minus 2.
Okay. What kind of a fraction is that? It has a name. What's its name? It is ugly. What is it called? Starts with a C. Complex. Yes. And we are not about complex fractions. Okay? So I think this needs to move down, give us some room to get it out of here. All right. Complex means there's more than 2 levels. In this case, there's 3. We could just erase a level. What level would that be? Which number would that be? X minus 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by x minus 2 on the top and x minus 2 on the bottom. That's going to take care of my complex fraction, because that's the problem. All right, now I got to distribute. Well, I don't have to distribute on the top, because it's just 1 times x minus 2. So what's 1 times x minus 2? All right, and what is x minus 2 distributed with 4 over x minus 2? 4, okay, because remember, 4 over x minus 2 times x minus 2, we're canceling. Okay, and what is 4 times x minus 2? 4x minus 8. Okay? All right, now let's clean it up. We're good. X minus 2 over 4x minus 4. We could factor, but I don't think we'll have any common factors, so we can leave it alone. Either one, let me write that down here. So sometimes you have to check, and then you're like, oh, why did I bother? Oh, shoot. But don't forget, or either one of these is okay. Usually we say we don't like parentheses on our answers, but this is okay because you're checking for factors. What? What she asked? You're good? Okay. Yes. 4 plus negative 8 is negative 4. Okay. All right. Okay, are you ready to get one on your own? This one? Try it. G of f of x. I'll give you a little heads up and then I'll start working it, but I won't talk. So I won't disturb people. Ended up with a fraction. But it canceled? Okay. That look good when you're done? Mm-hmm. Same thing, Emma?
I forgot to do 1 minus.
Okay, yeah, you gotta distribute. X plus 4 times that, x plus 4 times that. If you forget that on a consistent basis, you might want to try to get a common denominator there, and then you won't forget it. Did anybody else have a problem with that? I tried to back to the top, but then when I saw that -7 and the 2, I'm done with it. So you can leave this for x plus x 16, or you can factor it out. Neither one is better. Okay. All right. Domains. Okay. So I need the domain of this. All right. From the beginning, just this step right here. What do we need to avoid from the beginning? Right here. Am I going to have a problem when I put that in? 2. So I want to put x cannot be 2. Okay, if I don't check that, I'm going to lose that 2, because watch. Look at the end of the problem. Where's the other problem now? 1. Okay. But if I just look at the bottom problem, I'm going to miss that 2. So when you plug in, you got to check for problems, and I mean problems that I'm going to get a denominator 0 problem. Okay? So what does that domain look like? F, and that was F composition G, right? Yes. F composition G. What is the domain if we're going to eliminate 2 and 1? Jessica?
Any common one. You get 1 common 2 and 2 common.
Nice. Okay, so we're eliminating 1 and 2. All right. So don't forget to check the very beginning. All right, let's do the domain of G composition F. All right, we'll let you look at that one for a minute. Okay, I have it written. If you're done, you should be eliminating 1, 2 numbers for your domain of your real number solution, Rachel. Which is -4 from here. X can't be -4 there, and right here, x -7 minus 2x cannot be 0. And so we get that, which is x equals -3.5. So there's your domain. Okay? Anybody have an issue? Alrighty then. So we are done. We've done compositions. We found with the number in, with the x in, with the domain. It's time for brain break. All right, stand up. Take your right hand and grab your left ear. Right hand, grab your left ear. Keep your arm close to your right. Don't do this. No. Other ear. All right, now take your left hand and touch your nose. Okay, uncross your arms and move your left hand to your right ear and your right hand to your. So right now, in one swoop, move, change. Jessica, did you do it? Yeah. It's like it makes your brain hurt. You know, I thought I did it. Your arms are crossed. You're uncrossing. Yeah.
Oh, I have to
Yeah. And then touch.
I keep going for the ear when I do it.
And then your left hand. Okay, your final pose should be left hand on your right ear and right hand to your nose. But you got to exactly. Yeah, that's different.
I'm forgetting where my, it's like when I'm like, I'm talking, it's like I forget where my blood is.
Exactly. Brain is getting it mixed up.
Well, when I keep doing it, like, you fix my
Isn't that weird? It's always over here. Okay. You can switch back and forth. Right hand, left ear. Take your left hand, touch your nose. Okay, now uncross and. Well, you're supposed to have like your level going. Okay. Yeah, because your brain like switches gears when you kind of cross over. Then your brain remembers. Oh yeah, that's my right and my left. But this is mixed up or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like weird.
I got it now. You like turn your foot to the right and move your hands.
You're making a point. Yeah, I have to turn your brain. Yep, that's weird.
I figured out. My grandma used to teach me is like put your foot to the right and then turn your feet to the left, and everyone was like, I can do it.
Yeah.
Or like for your cousin, it's like you can draw a circle and then do like. Yeah, this flip right can do it. I'm kind of like, if I go like this, straight, well, yeah.
All right. Great. We're not going to finish these notes, but I think I want to finish. Well, this one page and then we'll be done for today. Maybe you can finish in 5 minutes. That's before we leave. Those days we can 20 minutes now. Okay, we'll do that after lunch. All right, so find functions f and g such that f composition g equals h. So we're introducing another function, and h is defined as, this time, is x plus 1 to the 10th. Okay. Now, here's what we don't get to do. So what you're doing is you're figuring out what f and then g is. Now, for some people, this is like a piece of cake. Okay, but for some people, it's like, what? Okay, so here's how you break it down. F composition G means that we do whatever we do first is right there, is the first function. So if I knew what x was and I was going to find h of x, what's the first thing I would do? 1. What does that mean? You mean add 1?
No.
If I knew x was 3.
It's faster than my mouth. I know.
Okay. So slow down your mouth. No. Slow down your brain. If I knew x was 6, what's that? Work me through the h of 6. First thing I'm going to do is 6 plus 1. So that's my first function. G of x and x is plus 1. Then I take that answer, and what do? Plug it into the 10th power, so let's f of x.
You plug in x plus 1 to x. So you take the first small part, and then you take the second little part.
There, and you have h of x.
I just have a hard time figuring out how you.
Well, that's what I was going with. Remember, I was working for that. If you had h of x and you want to find h of 6 in words, what would you do? Add 1. That's your function. Took my number, add 1. Okay? Then that is an answer. What would you do next? Take it to the 10th power. So, like I said, for some people, this will be a piece of cake. And once you get it, you'll be like, okay. Now, there's different ways that you can do it, but that's the easiest way to explain how to do it. Okay. Don't say that loud, but do that one. Try it. think about what you would do first and then second. First is the G, second is the F. You got it? And you have to follow the order of operations, because that's kind of like the Bible in algebra. You can't say, I'm going to follow those rules now. Okay. So, what do you think F of, or excuse me, G of X is? Because I would probably do that first. Lily. And then F being 1 over X.
If you put it, let's do X to make it more.
Yes.
That's not what I call it.
Yeah, that's the same thing. So what is this? Because you're saying, all right, I can find, for example, H of 6. H of 6. What is the first thing I'm going to do? Where? And do what with it?
Like, where do you even plug it in? Like,
Well, I'm plugging it into here. Now, how am I going to solve that?
plug in next.
I got it. Got it. Next step. Okay, but why'd you get 7? Okay, that's the first step. Adding 1.
So why is it like split apart? Like, how do you know which?
Because you're making a composite function of this right here.
Why is it
On top.
like G of X? It should. Wait,
I did this first. What did I? You gotta just slow down. This is what you want to know, right? G of X is first. I took and added 1. And then I put that in for 1 over X. So this is your G of X. This is your F of X. Okay? There are probably other ways to do it, but not that I don't bring at the moment.